Uh, Perhaps if I can ask Sam to actually tell us a little bit about his experience with wet season burning.
Well, I've been a ranger in Litchfield for around about 9 years. The last couple of years, I have had a bit of a breakaway and worked for rangeland monitoring, which is doing a lot of work on pastoral properties. Going back to the fire management that we've been doing in parks and wildlife, we have had a bit to do with wet season burns. Unfortunately, we haven't had as much as what Andrew's been involved with because doing some really good work down there. But we've definitely been trialling the wet season burning in places where we can, and getting some really good results. But it's only happening on a very small scale. I think the problem with Litchfield National Park is we do have a really big problem with arsonists coming into the place, and it's really hard for us to keep those fuel loads over the dry season to be able to do those wet season burns. But where we have been able to do it, I've been involved with some of those burns. And we had an area near Wongai Falls over towards the western boundary. We were lucky enough to be able to burn that in February, and we saw a big conversion between the annual sorghum across to Alloteropsis, or the cockatoo grass, which was really good to see. There's been other areas I've been involved with. Down in the Catherine areas out at Giwining Nature Park, we were able to get out there in the wet season and burn some of the old growth that was happening there with your spear grasses. And I wasn't too aware of what was going on at the time because I was just starting being a ranger then. That was back in 2004. But it was just amazing to see the green grass burn, and that was through the build up of the annual spear grass at the time. So there's been a bit of burning around the place that we've been doing in the wet season. But unfortunately, most of our burning happens between March and June or July. So we do miss that opportunity, unfortunately. But last dry season we had a really good year with fire. So we ended up only having about 30% of the park burn. So this wet season we're going to ramp up a lot of wet season burning. Hopefully we'll be able to do a lot with a helicopter as well and drop some incendiaries and do some good patchwork burning around over the next few months, hopefully. So we'd like to do that in December, January, and see what happens out of the result from that. The biggest challenge for us is to keep that fuel load over the dry season without somebody coming around and lighting it up behind our back.